Before we get started, Roma and Antonio are doing commissions for robots. If you're interested of doing a fairy weight, an ant weight, or a beetle weight, or anything a little bit higher, their Discord pages are down below. Thank you. Hello everyone, Galacticstorm here. Welcome to the show, and I apologize that I haven't posted this yet. It is at least a week after the Michigan Rumble event that was in Grantsville, Michigan. It was a 4.5 hour trip, and I've never went this deep within Michigan territory. It was pretty interesting, seeing all the scenery and all the cities, and it was nice. I haven't went to Michigan at all, except for I-3 in Detroit. But this will not be the last time. This will be the second one out of 4 events that I'm going to be going to within the span of at least 2 months. Well, 1 month if you're going to be considering this, and next month. So, yeah, we'll just go from that. So in this, we've got at least 41 robots that are going to be competing. There's going to be a buy for 1 robot at each time within the rounds. It's going to be a Swiss modified, and then the winners would go to the top 16. So the upgrades that I did with Typhoon were simply this. I added like a rubber plastic or something similar to that. Let's look right here. Yes, rubber plastic coating, and I also added latex all around it, so that way I can get like a better traction. And the other one was that I added a hub thanks to Cannon. That way the weapon will not fly out. But there were some problems with that, which I will explain into the events. So the 4 things that I wanted this to happen with the second Typhoon. First off, go 2 and 2. That's like the first thing that I really want. Second one, try to get my revenge on Twofold, the one that gave me that embarrassing judge's decision. The third one is robot reliability, and 4th is the weapon reliability. I hate it, within the last few events, my weapon was just flying out, or just the weapon would just get dislodged. So this time, I'm begging, I am hoping that this thing would not fly off or get dislodged. Please. I don't want it to be like that.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Try weapon.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So within my buy that I got after the fight, I realized that my chassis was bent, and this is when more problems occurred. More wires got taken care of, and well, not taken care of, they were pulled out, or they were just put in not as good as I thought. And I damaged my Mark IIs because I soldered them a lot, which will bite me in the ass after the event. And then I also found out that the chassis was bent. It was warped for some odd reason. So I had to use another chassis in order for everything to work. And it took at least over an hour. I helped with Desmond when it came to his filming his fights and that. And everything else was fine. And it took like over an hour, and I got it all readied up, only to fight another HS.
3, 2, 1, fight!
And they're off. We have a vertical spin ready. I see a wheel that came off above the horizon, and Typhoon is upside down. That's the station everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
It's moving. Oh boy. Yes, you got it. Flip back over.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, match! 1, fight!
Struggling to get out of the starting spot. You like them? Typhoon being the aggressive so far. Typhoon's weapon is not functioning. Looks like they may be stuck a little bit. There they go. Both drivers still here trying to do whatever they can to get home.
So what's funny is after the last two fights, they are literally from the same group that made Twofold. So I basically fought all the robots, well, two of the robots within 3, and yeah. So overall, I went 2-2 thanks to bye, and I wasn't able to make it into the top 16. So overall, when it came to Typhoon, I was not really happy with Typhoon's experience, with Typhoon's performance. It was just issue after issue. The weapon hub got jammed in and got stuck onto, onto the support, and it caused that issue onto the last fight, and then the support wasn't working, or the weapon motor wasn't working. It was just a nightmare. Well, I was happy, to see all my my friends and that, and it was, cool just to see them all and just seeing them do well. I just was not happy with my robot doing well. And so at this point, I've decided to retire the second version of Typhoon and go within my first version, since that seems to have done pretty well on its first event. So right when I mentioned about the Mark IIs, the soldering that I did was pretty bad. The plastic that I did on the back was really piss poor, and it was so warped in that I spent like 2 days figuring out what the problem was going on, because they were not moving, they were doing sporadic controls and all that, and so I found out that eventually that the drives were the issue, and I had to put Silver Spark motors onto them. I don't have any more Mark IIs, but I do have the backs, and I'm hoping to get them done by Smirk. I will be at Smirk coming up on I believe it's the 27th of September. Don't count me on that, but yeah. So yeah, I've got that, and I've got that taken care of, and now I'm just waiting for another event. So yeah, I want to special thank Desmond and Ethan for taking the fights, or recording the fights, and for their advice in that. So that's what I've done, and we're gonna go from there. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and be sure to look at my Facebook page down below. Until then, I'll see you all later.